recording the session. Okay, and let me go ahead and do this, y'all. So, simplifying rational expressions. What we're going to do here, y'all, rational expression just means we're going to have some fractions, okay? And with these types of fractions, y'all, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be factoring and then canceling out any common factors. So, y'all, for like this first problem here, I want you to notice what it says. It says, simplify the expression. We have 8k to the third divided by 4k. Okay, so y'all, we just want to see if we can reduce this. So look, 4 goes into 8 two times. Y'all, we talked about some exponent rules yesterday. We have 3k's on the top. We have 1k on the bottom. Y'all, there's more k's upstairs than there are downstairs. And 3 minus 1, y'all, is just going to leave me with 2. So my answer should be 2k squared, and boom. There's my answer choice. It's going to be D, okay? So, y'all, when we have something simple like that, you're just really using exponent rules, okay? The other thing is, y'all, when it's already in the factored form, what we're doing is we are factoring and then canceling any common factors, okay? So, y'all, what I mean by common factors is if there's something on the top and something on the bottom, they're exactly the same, we can cancel these guys out. So we're left with y plus 6 over y plus 7, and boom, B is my answer choice here, okay? All right, I'm going to scroll down a little bit further, okay? And, okay, so y'all, I want to see if we can factor anything, okay? So y'all, out of the top, you know, that one has an X, one has a 6Y, can't really do much with that. So I'm going to leave that piece alone. On the bottom, y'all, we can factor out the number 3 because 3 does go into both those pieces. So y'all, if I take out a 3 from here, still left with an X. 3 does go into 18 6 times, okay? And then here, y'all, this X plus 6Y is going to cancel out. Y'all, I want you to notice where the 3 is. The 3 is on the bottom. If the entire top cancels out, y'all, we're always left with the number 1. So I should end up with a 1/3, and boom, B is going to be my answer choice, okay? So y'all, in these problems, what I'm doing is I'm canceling, and I am, let's see, I'm canceling, y'all, and I am, canceling out common factors, okay? Okay, let's take a look at the next one, y'all. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at this guy up here. Y'all, we can take out the number 5. If I take the 5 out from here, y'all, I still got an X minus, y'all, 5 goes into 35 7 times, okay? Down here, they both have an X. If I take an X away from here, we had 2 of them, y'all. We still got 1 left over. If I take away the X from there, I still have that minus 7. Y'all, this minus X minus 7 and that X minus 7 are going to cancel out. Still got a 5 upstairs and an X downstairs. And again, B is my choice here, okay? So y'all, again, when I took the TSI test, you had a little bit of rational expressions, but they were pretty much like these problems here, where you're just canceling and factoring, and then canceling out common factors, okay? Y'all, let's do the same thing here. Let's take a look at the top. So y'all, out of the top, I know I can factor out a 3, and I'm left with an X here, and 3 goes into 15 5 times. And on the bottom, y'all, we can take out a 5. And if I take a 5 out of here, I've still got that X. And 5 goes into 25 5 times. So look, y'all, that X plus 5 and that X plus 5 are going to cancel out. So I'm just left with 3 over 5. And that appears to be my choice for C. Okay. All right, let me scroll down a little bit further. Okay, so y'all, we actually did today what we needed to do today, but guys, I'm going to go on a little bit more, not too much more, maybe another 10, 15 minutes, y'all. I want to get started on this just because, y'all, tomorrow, the amount of stuff that we have to do is a little bit more, and I want to make sure, let me get rid of that. And I want to make sure, y'all, that I'm able to finish everything that I want to do with you guys because tomorrow is our last day, okay? So, guys, just bear with me a little bit. I'm just going to do a little bit more so that we can go through this type of problems here. Okay, so y'all, I don't know how much experience you guys have with plotting points and all that kind of stuff, but we're going to figure out how to do that today. Okay. Again, we'll just do part of it, y'all. Then we'll pick up the rest mañana. So, y'all, what we have here is something called the Cartesian plane, right? Or the XY plane, XY axis. But we really just have two number lines. One goes left and right. We call that the X axis. One goes up and down. We call that the Y axis. Excuse me. Y'all, every point is always in the form X and Y. The first number tells me how to move either left or right, and the second number tells me how to move up or down. So, y'all, this is what we're going to do. We've also cut up this thing into four pieces. This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, that's quadrant 3, and over here, y'all, quadrant 4. The only time we really use Roman numerals, y'all, we don't really use them a whole lot, okay? But let's do this. Look, y'all, we're going to plot the point A. The point A is the point 2, 3. So, y'all, I always start in the middle. I'm just kind of putting a point there. I'm not going to put a point there when I'm doing it, but that's just to let you know where we're starting, okay? So always start in the middle. The first number tells me how to move left or right. Second number tells me how to move up or down. So, y'all, from here, I'm going to move to the right 2, and then I'm going to move up 3, and there's my point A, okay? Y'all, my point B is the point -3 and 5. So from the middle, since it's -3, I'm going to go to the left 3, and I'm going to go up 5. That's my point B. Okay. Y'all, my point C, 2 and -4. From the middle, I'm going to go to the right 2. I'm going to go down to 4. Okay. Y'all, my point D, D as in dog, okay, is -3 and -1. So I'm going to go to the left 3 and I'm going to go down to 1. That's my point D. Okay. And then, y'all, my point E is the point 0 and 2. Remember, y'all, if the first number tells me how to move left and right and is a 0, I'm not going to move left and I'm not going to move right. I'm going to move up. Okay. And then finally, my point F, y'all, is the point -4 and 0. Okay. And so, y'all, if my point is the point -4 and 0, I'm going to move to the left 4, and then I'm going to stay right there. And that's my point F. Okay. So, y'all, the other thing we wanted to do, besides plotting the point, it says up here at the top, state which quadrant each point is in or on which axis each point lies. Okay, so let's do this, y'all. Let me kind of do it this way. Okay. So, y'all, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, look, we got quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. And what I'm going to do is say, okay, look, quadrant 1. So, y'all, this is quadrant 1. Again, there's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so quadrant 1, y'all, point A is in quadrant 1. Okay. Y'all, point B, quadrant 2. Quadrant 3, we got point D. Quadrant 4, y'all, we got point C. Now, y'all, we also have the x-axis. Let me write it this way. X-axis and the y-axis. Okay. So the x-axis, y'all, I got point F. Okay. And then the y-axis was right here. Sorry, I didn't label it. Point E. Okay. Okay, let me scroll down a little bit more. Okay. And y'all, what I'm going to do for this problem here is I'm going to find the coordinates of the point. So y'all, just kind of like the way we did before, we got some points here, A, B, C, D, E, F, and I think we even have a G. What I want to do is I want to see if we can find the coordinates of the point. Okay, so here's the point A. Y'all, the point A is right in the middle. That's the point 0, 0. Okay. Y'all, the point B is between 3 and 4. So that's 3.5. But because we didn't go up or down, the second number is 0. Okay. For the point C, y'all, remember we go to the right first to 3 and then up to 2. So 3 and 2. Okay. Y'all, for the point D, I'm going to go left to 1, so -1, and then up to 3. Okay. And then, y'all, the point F, or E, sorry, E was the next one. Okay. We went left 2 and then down 2, so that's -2 and negative. And then the point F, look where F is, y'all. It's down here. We didn't go to the left and we didn't go to the right. So the first number is 0. The second number is a -1. And then, y'all, for my point G, we went to the right 2 and down to -1. Okay. So we found the coordinates of those points. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to do one more problem here. Okay. And it says complete each ordered pair so that it's a solution of the given linear equation. Okay, so let me explain the process that I'm going to do here, y'all. We got an equation, x minus 4y is equal to 4. Okay. The point that I have, y'all, is blank and -2. Y'all, remember, every point is always in the form x and y. Okay. So right now, I don't know what the number x is, but I do know that my number y is a -2. So, y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this equation right here. I'm going to do it like this, y'all. I'm going to call this part A. So in part A, I don't know what x is, but I know that y is -2. So where the y used to be, y'all, I'm going to write a -2, and I'm going to solve for x. So right here, y'all, minus and minus makes that a +8 equals 4. So when I minus 8 on both sides, y'all, we get x equals 4 minus 8. That's a -4. So right here, y'all, that should be a -4. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to repeat this process for part B. So part B right here, it says, look, 4 comma blank. That's telling me, y'all, that I know that x is 4, but I don't know what the letter y is equal to. Okay. So, y'all, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to put a 4 minus 4y equals 4. Okay. I'm going to minus 4 on both sides. Okay. Those guys are going to go away. That's a -4y equals, y'all, 4 minus 4 is 0. So when I divide by -4, y'all, I still get y equals 0. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay. I think there's one more like this, y'all. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, there's one like this. Let's go ahead and do it. Y'all, it's going to be the same type of process, okay? We'll do this last one here, guys, and then we'll call it a day. We'll pick up the rest of it tomorrow. Okay, the way I'm going to do this, y'all, I'm going to call this 3 parts, x or a, b, and c, okay? So look, y'all, here's my equation, x plus 3y equals 6. Y'all, for part A, we know that x is 0, but we don't know what the letter y is, okay? So I'm going to come back to this equation, and where I have the letter x, y'all, I'm going to put the number 0 plus 3y equals 6, okay? Well, y'all, 0 plus 3y is still 3y. 3y equals 6. So when I divide both sides by 3, y'all, I'm coming up with y equals 2. So right here, y'all, I'm going to put a 2 where my y used to be, okay? Y'all, I'm going to do part B. Now, here's part B. Notice there's nothing here in the first spot. So I don't know what x is, but I do know that y is going to be 0. So again, I'm going to come back to this equation, and where I have the letter y, y'all, I'm going to write the letter 0, or the number 0, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be an equals. Okay. So 3 times 0, y'all, is 0, equals 6, okay? X plus 0, y'all, that's still x. X is equal to 6. So I'm going to put a 6 right there. Okay. And y'all, I got one more part C, right here. Again, I don't know what the letter X is, but I do know that the letter Y is going to be a 1. Okay. So y'all, I'm going to come back to that same equation right here, and I'm going to write X plus 3 times 1 equals 6. So 3 times 1, y'all, is 3 equals 6. So again, if I minus 3 on both sides, y'all, 6 minus 3 is going to give me a 3. And that's all we're really doing there, okay? Y'all, tomorrow we will pick up right here. We'll do this problem, and then we'll just kind of go on from there, okay? So, y'all, that's it for us today. Again, between today and tomorrow, you guys, if you got any questions, let me know. I will be in class tomorrow, y'all, so I will see you guys there. And I'll go ahead and end the meeting, y'all. So let me stop recording. Boom, let's stop it.